Max Romeo, born Maxwell Livingston Smith, November 22nd, 1944 to April 11th, 2025, was a Jamaican reggae and roots reggae recording musician who achieved chart success in his home country and in the United Kingdom. He had several hits with the vocal group The Emotions. His song, Wet Dream, 1968, included overtly sexual lyrics and launched a new style of reggae that Max has approximately $15 million. Early life. Born in St. Dacre, St. and Jamaica, Romeo left home at the age of 14 and worked on a sugar plantation outside Clarendon, before winning a local talent competition when he was 18. This prompted a move to the capital, Kingston, in order to embark on a musical career. Personal life. He led a life deeply intertwined with music, family, and farming. Family and musical legacy. Max Romeo was a devoted family man and father. His children, including sons Ronaldo and Romario, performing as the duo Romanal, and daughter Azana Smith, known professionally as Xana Romeo, have pursued careers in music, continuing his reggae legacy. In 2014, he collaborated with his sons on the album Father and Sons, and his children participated in his 2023 farewell tour, the Ultimate Tour, marking his retirement from live performances. Life beyond music. Outside his musical career, Romeo was passionate about farming. He managed a farm in St. Catherine, Jamaica, raising livestock such as cows and goats. His experiences as a farmer influenced his music, notably in the song The Farmer's Story, which addresses the challenges faced by small-scale farmers in Jamaica. Romeo also established Charmax, a family-run music label and recording studio in St. Catherine, allowing him to maintain creative control over his work and support his family's musical endeavors. Personal philosophy and legacy. Known for his humility and desire to connect with people, Romeo valued sharing his messages and ideas through music. His commitment to social justice and the empowerment of the underprivileged was evident in his lyrics and activism. Even after retiring from touring, he remained active in music production and mentorship, ensuring his influence would persist through future generations. Career debuts. In 1965, Romeo joined up with Kenneth Knight and Lloyd Shakespeare in The Emotions, whilst also working in sales for the Caltone label. The group were unsuccessful in auditions for other producers, but Ken Lack offered them an audition after overhearing Smith singing to himself while working. In 1966, the group had their first hit with a Lack produced by You a Rainbow. The Emotions went on to release several hit singles, and by 1968, the singer, by that point known as Max Romeo, began his solo career in 1968, but did not have any great successes on the charts. Romeo returned to The Emotions, now recording for Phil Pratt, and founded a new band, the Hippie Boys. Solo career 1968 saw the breakthrough in Romeo's career when he wrote Wet Dream, a song that became a massive hit in Jamaica. The track was banned by the BBC Radio in the UK due to its overtly sexual lyrics, although the singer claimed that it was about a leaking roof. Nevertheless, Wet Dream became a top 10 hit in the UK, where it spent 6 months in the chart. Further records that came out in 1969 were Belly Woman, Wine Her Gussie, and Mini Skirt Vision, as well as Max Romeo's debut LP, A Dream. Romeo was banned from performing at several venues during a tour of the UK. In 1970, Romeo returned to Jamaica setting up Romax, an unsuccessful record label and sound system, and released in 1971 his second album, Let the Power Fall. It included a number of politically charged songs, most advocating the Democratic Socialist People's National Party, PNP, which chose his song, Let the Power Fall, as their theme song for the 1972 Jamaican general election. After this, Romeo worked with producer Lee Scratch Perry on the album Revelation Time, 1975, which featured the classic song Three Blind Mice, an adaptation of the nursery rhyme with lyrics about a police raid on a party. In 1976, Romeo released War Ina Babylon, an album perceived as his best work. The politically and religiously themed album included the popular single Chase the Devil, which would become one of his most known songs. Shortly after this, the pair fell out, leaving Romeo to self-produce his follow-up album, Reconstruction, which, however, could not match the success of its predecessors when it was released in 1977. In 1978, Romeo moved to New York City, where he co-wrote, with hair producer Michael Butler, the musical Reggae, which he also starred in. In 1980, he appeared as a backing vocalist on Dance on the Rolling Stones' album Emotional Rescue. In 1981, The favor was returned when Keith Richards of the Rolling Stones co-produced and played on Romeo's album Holding Out My Love to You, an unsuccessful attempt to break into the North American market. The rest of his output during the decade went practically unnoticed, with Romeo finding work at a New York electronics store. John Holt encouraged him to return to Jamaica, and he lived at Holt's house in Meadowbrook for a year. Romeo visited the UK again in 1992, recording albums Fari, Captain of My Ship, 1992, and Our Rights, 1995, with Josh Shaka. He joined up with UK rhythm section/production team Mafia and Fluxy in 1998 for the album Celicy, I Forever. A compilation album, The Many Moods of Max Romeo, was released in the UK in 1999. In 2014, he released the album Father and Sons, a collaboration with his sons Ronaldo and Romario, known as the duo Romanal. His daughter Azana Smith has also started a recording career under the name Xana Romeo. Sad death. Romeo died of heart complications in a hospital in St. Andrew Parish, Jamaica at the age of 80 on April 11th, 2025. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. Thanks for watching.